This video will look at the work order process from creation to completion. This is the web-based work order entry page. It is designed to be simple to use and accessed from any HTML5 compatible browser. Each client has a unique link that can be made to require a login or be open. Create a work order by filling out the form. All fields marked with an asterisk are mandatory. Type can be changed by tapping the drop-down and choosing from the list. Status will default to initiated. All new work orders will be in initiated status until they are planned. Fill submitted by typing the name of the person entering the work order. Add phone and email contact information for the person submitting the work order. The date autofills with the current date. Hit the drop-down to choose from the list of available buildings. Then enter an equipment number in the equipment number field, or hit the magnifying glass to use the search to search for equipment. In the work description field, describe the reason for the work order. If the person submitting the work order would like to receive an email when the work is completed, tap the slider to change it to yes. Documents can be added to the work order by tapping on the Documents button and hitting Add Document. This allows uploading Word documents, PDFs, Excel spreadsheets, or pictures. Now hit Save. The work order has now been created. The work order number is displayed. Hit View this work order to view the work order, or hit Create another work order to go back to the form and start creating another. The work order can be emailed at this point or downloaded to save for the user's records. Once work orders are created, they will be found by the planner in the work order console. The console is user-specific and can be filtered and sorted by each user to show the information that user needs to see. For unplanned work, set selection criteria to show all work orders in I status. Filters such as this can be saved for repeatability. Hit OK. The console will refresh and show only I status work orders. From the displayed list, double-click the needed work order to open it in the work processing screen. The work processing screen handles both planning and completion functions of the work order process, using buttons on the toolbar to switch between planning mode and completion mode. Select the planning mode. This video will stick to the basics of planning, deciding who will do the work and when. Fill the priority field by clicking the drop-down and choosing from the list of available priorities. Each priority code has a number of days. This number of days is used to set the due date. For example, a priority 5 has 5 days. This will set the due date as 5 days from the date the work order was created. Use the Assign To assign the work order to a group or supervisor. Assign To codes are set in the administration module and can be used in a number of different ways. Hit OK. In the Issue To field, click the Search button and use the employee search to issue the work order to a specific person. The Issue To field is what makes the work order show up on the person's My Work list in the mobile system. Work orders can be issued to multiple employees. If they are issued to multiple employees, the work order will show up on each employee's My Work list in their mobile and must be marked as complete by each employee they're issued to. Now that there is a due date set and the work order is issued to a specific person, click the drop down on status and change the status to planned, because now we know who will do the work order and when. Hit OK. Now hit save on the work order. Close the work processing screen and refresh the console, and we'll see that work order drop off our list of unplanned work. To find that work order again, simply go to selection criteria and switch to a planned work filter, where the status filter is P. That work order will now be in the list of planned work. Log into Directline Mobile from any device with an HTML5 compatible browser. All work orders issued to the user will show up in the My Work list, found on the left-hand side under Maintenance, My Work. All work orders with this user's name in the issue to will show up in the list. This list shows the priority of the work order, whether they are past due, or how long until their due date. This list can also be customized in the settings menu. Select the work order to work on and view all the details of the work order. Begin work by clicking the wrench button in the bottom corner, then hit clock in. Once the job is done, the user will log back into Directline, go back to the My Work list, and find the work order they are clocked into at the top of the list. Tap on the work order, hit the wrench button, and hit clock out. Stop time is added. Work time is calculated from the start time and stop time. Now add comments. When the work is done, tap the Ready to Close slider to change it to yes, and hit clock out. I'll go back to My Work and clock into another work order. Once the maintenance person is done with the work order, the planner or supervisor can find the work in the work order console simply by going through selection criteria and using a Ready to Close filter. This is searching work orders by status RC. To complete the work order, right-click on the work order and click Work Order Completion. This opens the work order in the work order processing screen in completion mode. On the Labor and Material tab, find the time that's been added to the work order, or on the Summary tab, set the work order to a complete status, enter completed by and completed date, then hit save. Hit send email to send the email to the requester. The work order process is now complete.